Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. I am 315, and today we're going to listen to an album by an artist called Matthew Bruce. I've listened to Matthew Bruce's music before. He had a great single called Paradise, which I can just show somewhere in this video a link to it. We're now going to listen to a small album of about 20 minutes called Change of Pace. I'm listening to this after doing an interview with Matthew Bruce. So if you're interested in finding out more about Matthew Bruce as an artist, you can find out loads about him in that interview, which I've linked down below, and if I can, I might put up here as well somewhere. So let's dive into it. Change of Pace is the album, and the first song we're going to listen to is called Lonely With You. Let's give it a go. Okay, we've got the fade in. They're like mid-2000s rock sound in here. Killers.
The other day, said where to begin. This solitary life feels like it's gonna win. Can't find the one you want by your side.
Lovely voice. I love the little things. I can't do that. Those are great.
You say you're lonely, I'm lonely too. Would it be alright?
It's a love song ballad. This is really like love song ballad kind of territory we're in right now. Very different to Paradise, which has more of an 80s spin on it, but we're only 35 seconds in, so let's see where it takes us.
Lonely with you, one by itself, they said it's true. So put two ones together, let me be lonely with you.
Okay, I wasn't expecting horns, saxophones, or trumpets, or whatever it is. It sounds great as a post-chorus sound. I'm gonna go back. I want to hear that properly.
Let me be lonely with you.
Just looking for the trumpets. Nice.
I know this sounds a little bit old, but living life without you, yeah, it's getting old. 'Cause the days go by, they all feel the same. And I won't be happy till you're sharing my name.
Feels very sort of radio ready rock.
You say you're lonely, I'm lonely too. Would it be alright?
I could easily imagine driving with this song, singing along, especially by the third chorus. I'm assuming there's a third chorus. Loving the chord progression here.
Always better with you. Well, you say you're lonely.
Very nice voice.
I'm lonely too. Would it be alright for me to be lonely?
Definitely shows off his voice more than on the song Paradise.
Said it's true. So put two words together, let me.
Oh.
You say you're lonely.
Oh, key change.
I'm lonely too. Would it be alright for me to be lonely with you? One by itself, it said it's true. So put two ones together, let me be with you.
Beautiful.
Let me be with you.
I like the album art as well.
One by itself.
All like pastel-y and whatnot.
So let's stay together, I'll be lonely with you.
Interesting ending. I like that. Different ways to end songs. That's a nice one, that. Lonely With You. There's your love ballad. Your love rock ballad. This is called Hard to Say Goodbye.
There I was standing on the street. I saw you there and I almost fell off my feet. You had me hooked from
Nice similar kind of sound to the first song as well. They're flowing quite nicely together so far.
little did I know that's yours. Sometimes up, sometimes down, swinging me all around, here and there, everywhere, seeing sides to you.
Kind of got almost a bit of a country vibe to it.
Never could lie.
country singer could easily, like, this could easily be a country song in some ways.
It won't be hard to say goodbye.
I said radio rock, this is like bar rock as well.
When we started out, you were oh so sweet, but something inside me was
I like what that electric guitar's doing in the background, that just that little picking sound.
causing all this doubt.
Yeah, nice.
Well, I soon found out that you're sometimes up, sometimes down, swinging me all around, missing match, call dispatch, gonna need to detach, and got me low after being high. Well, it won't be hard to say goodbye. Most people say 3 words, but I know they won't do. So I've only got 1 word I wanna say to you. Oh, you're sometimes up, sometimes down, swinging me all around. We're done for, I'm out the door. I can't do this anymore. And just
Nice harmonies in this one, I'd say. Not too much in the way of maybe a drastic difference from the first track. It's very clean cut in a way, like it's almost missing some sort of edge, but the vocals are lovely. Like that high note just sang there while I was talking, rudely talking away. It's great.
I can't wait to say goodbye.
Nice ending too. Just feel very country in its style in some ways, even with this sort of lead guitar at the moment.
Well, I find comfort in a couple of places. The call of the trumpets,
Yeah, trumpets,
the runs on the bases, with every note I play,
bass lines as well.
my pain fade away. I hear that music and it makes me feel okay. I've got that sweet, sweet sound. If you could only see how that sweet, sweet
Oh, there's banjo.
brings that rhythm
Okay.
home me. Oh, this old soul
It's getting very country-esque in a way.
that swings around. Give me that sweet, sweet sound, so it never lets go.
Country with trumpets.
We all get caught up in these crazy times. You just gotta let go. Listen to those rhymes. That melody you hear is gonna wanna make you cheer. Music can help you make those clouds disappear. I've got that sweet, sweet
Enjoying sweet sounds more, I think. I think it's got more variation instrumentally.
sound.
Because you can go very standard rock, can't you, with the bass, the drums, the guitar, the acoustic guitar, and stick with that formula.
Give me that
But I think on the songs where you've added these extra elements of instruments, it's just making it that a little bit more interesting, I think. Production value is really pristine.
and the rhyme it easy.
Kind of steps into the territory of maybe too perfect
Feel like letting go,
in some
just
sense, and where it loses the edge of the artist. I love this. He's gone gospel. Okay.
sound brings that rhythm home with me.
Oh,
Oh, this
good singing from Matthew Bruce.
sound by that beat that swings around. Give me that sweet, sweet sound. Oh, never let go of me. Sweet sound. Sweet, sweet sound.
lovely way to end it with the trumpets. Very nice. Enjoyed Sweet Sounds. Time We Share is next.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Yes, it's very leading into the country theme. Okay, I think we've got the theme of the EP.
Something was different in the way you looked at me. Your eyes had a light like you had just started to believe that you and I should take that second step. Take a gamble on more than friendship. You said you wanna take a chance on a little itty bitty thing we'll call romance. I didn't know how much you care about all the times we shared.
This chorus feels quite Panic at the Disco in its dramaticism. Is that a word? It's very dramatic sounding.
Oh, baby, how was I to know? Got my head spinning, I don't know what to do. Telling me how you feel, I never had a clue. My head was in the sand, I never felt so blind.
It just reminds me, this verse, it reminds me of the Beatles. When I was younger, so much younger than before. Or whatever the lyrics go for that one. It sounds a little like that. Some inspiration, potentially.
I could make you mine, all mine. Looking at me with that flirtation. How did I miss every single little indication?
Nice. Nice little vocal run there. It's like the kind of music you used to be going like jazz hands to, you know.
How was I to know? How was I to know?
Oh, banjo taking it. You go, Banji.
You wanna know if I think this way too? Well, yes, I feel the same. Gonna go and say no, I can't contain my love.
It's very sort of musical drama kind of.
About all the times we'll share. Well, I just want
Mixed with country, mixed with a bit of everything, really.
you're the one I want.
It's a spicy rock mix.
You go. Never let you go.
Nice.
Never let you go.
Excellent. Going into our next song. The next song is called Don't Let Me Go. I like Time We Share. It was fun, it was quick, it was groovy. It's fast-paced and energetic. Okay, we're getting a bit calmer now.
Coming home after our fight. Not what I hoped for this night. Said you needed some time. Cold words stopped me on a dime. Every time we hit a bump.
Okay, this song sounds more real and raw for Matthew Bruce. And I feel like potentially that's what's been missing with these sorts of energetic rock, you know, pristine, well-produced cuts. Is kind of taken away from the power and the message of Matthew Bruce. And now I'm listening to the lyrics, I'm focused on the words, I'm focused on the story that's being told. And it's just him, guitar, some harmonies. That's really nice. That seems to be working for me. And perhaps Matthew Bruce needs to do more of like an Ed Sheeran's first album kind of plus thing, which was very acoustic, raw and stripped back, to get that feeling of the artist and that message from the artist over.
Makes you feel like giving up. And through our ups and downs, never know if you'll stick around. But I believe in fighting for us. Nothing we can't fix if we just take our time to grow. Oh, just don't let me go.
Beautiful. In a way, I feel like we needed more of this.
Trying our hardest not to scream.
This is one of those things where I don't feel like
Keeping it ends as
I want to
hard as
talk.
it seems.
because it's ruining it for me whenever I hear my own voice.
Get through. Forgive and forget just won't do. Past 3 years have felt like more.
It's so simple as well. The chord structure is so
Got
simple.
one hand on the door.
Got G's, E minors, and C's all day.
This ends, I don't know how, but I'm not leaving now.
But it works. It works.
Because I believe in fighting.
It works because it's picked as well. Picked guitar is just so much nicer than strummed acoustic guitar, because we've heard strummed acoustic guitar to the death over the past 50 years or more.
Oh, just don't let me go.
Oh, in a way, the drums ruined it. I think it could have stayed just that raw. A bit too fast paced, I think, for the feel of the song. Could have had this middle bit with lots of higher, melody stuff. Feel the pain in this song.
We say the things we both should say. Finding love can be rough, but fixing it can be as tough. And if this love is true, then I'll stay by you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm almost tearing up at these parts
I
here.
believe in fighting for us. Nothing we can't fix if we just
I can hear it in the voice.
take our time to grow.
Real or not the story, the emotions feel real.
Just don't let me go.
Best song on this EP so far. Here's our last song, Change of Pace. Title track.
Same old feeling just hit me like good up there. Just a whole lot of nothing, see. Been working my hardest and it hadn't
Been
changed.
kind of all country, and then we got this kind of groove.
Got me out of my groove. These feet have been telling me I gotta move on. I'm feeling withdrawn. That stride of life is sure gonna get to you. Got you feeling blue. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna change my pace, fix my mind.
Lovely.
Find a little
Like the positivity.
make that day all mine. Feeling low and there's only one way I know to unwind. Just gotta change my pace, one step at a time.
So groovy. Nice slow jam.
Modern day living ain't all what it's really cracked up to be. Whoa, don't you agree? Yeah, I wish that I could be popping in those old cassette tapes, 'cause I know they're full of memories. Playing track 2 or 3, they really get to me. When the world outside makes you feel so disconnected, change your perspective, do the unexpected.
Proper riding on this one. Like,
Change my pace,
I'm here for the journey.
fix my mind, find a little comfort, make that day all mine. Feeling low when there's only one way I know to unwind. Just gotta change my pace, one step at a time.
Way, I like it. I like it too much, actually. In its positivity, it's making me happier. It's uplifting me, this one. I say this and the track just before it have been highlights for me. Really good. Don't Let Me Go and Change the Pace have been the highlights, and then towards the back end of the CP.
That stride of life is sure gonna get to you. Got you feeling blue. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh.
I just
Okay.
gotta
Like that little frequency thing with the drums there.
fix my mind. Find a little
In this bit, I think some harmonies would have worked, like some higher, like change my pace, just to really emphasize it's the final chorus.
Just gotta change my pace. Oh, one step at a time.
Maybe some oohs as well, like
One step at a time.
just to really flesh out that ending. Lovely song, lovely song. Oh, interesting way to end the song as well. So now's my time to review this. I like to review my things on 5 different criteria: the flow, the lyrics, the artwork, the production, and the singing, or as I call it, my flaps review. Flow, lyrics, art, production, singing. Very funny, yes. So the flow of the album, I'm going to give the flow a 10 out of 10. I thought every song flowed together nicely. There was nothing that seemed very out of place. The changes between songs weren't too dramatic that it felt like a complete left turn. The flow was very nice. The lyrics, I'm going to give the lyrics a 7 out of 10. I feel like the lyrics felt the most heartfelt and most meaningful on the last 2 songs. Change of pace, because it's about changing your ideas, doing different things, and just the emotion that was felt through Don't Let Me Go. Really, really nice. The other 4 songs, I don't think there's anything stood out to me, or is anything that's ringing in my mind and echoing in my mind now that I'm at the end of the album as something that stuck with me lyrically, other than those 2. Artwork, I'm going to give the artwork a 8 out of 10. I really like the pastel colours on it. The artwork's really good. I feel like the text on it feels a bit computerized. So it's like you've got this lovely artwork, and then dumped on top is this, these typed up words. And it is hard to try and get fonts into a piece of artwork that people can't see as a computer font. That's difficult. Production, I'm going to give the production an 8 out of 10 because it is, as I said, it was at the point in the first 3-4 songs where it felt too pristine, that it didn't give it that edge that an artist needs, a solo artist needs. If anything, maybe too overproduced in some sectors, especially the drums. You can tell when drums are clearly intended to be a backing track to a solo artist. They feel too clean. There's not enough energy going on the drums. There's not enough madness or nuances that a drummer in a band would do. It's very much like I'm a session drummer kind of sound. So that's why I'm giving it that. And then the singing is going to have a 10 out of 10 because Matthew Bruce's voice is beautiful. And the little melody runs that he can do with his voice, and the power when he's reaching the high notes is really something to be admired. So really nice voice, definitely, and a prominent voice for a solo artist to have. So if I had to give this EP a rating overall, I would probably give it something like, I'm holding a plectrum and I just dropped it. So you can wait for me to tell you. Okay, I'm going to tell you now. It is a 7 out of 10. So overall, I would give this project a 7 out of 10. I think it is a really nice project. There are some promising elements, especially in the last 2 tracks, where I feel like I connect with and get the artist more at that point. I'm looking forward to see what Matthew Bruce does in the future. I'm feeling like the direction should move towards more acoustic and raw kind of feeling tracks rather than the overproduced side of things, where perhaps Matthew Bruce, when he goes to the studio, will get more of a say in what to put in and what to play with, and we'll have a bit of a tinker around with different sounds, which can be hard when you're paying for studio time to do that, and things seem to happen so snappily and quickly that you don't have time to explore, feel things, go back on ideas as much as you would if you were doing it from home. So perhaps it's creating demos at home first and then taking them to studio and making sure that those ideas stay within their respective vision bubble, potentially. If you think different, let me know in the comments. If you agree, let me know in the comments. If you hate me for what I've been saying, let me know in the comments. Just make sure that we're talking about music. In a world where everyone wants to be heard but no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Make sure to check out all the links below and give Matthew Bruce a shout on social media or anything else you want. Goodbye, I guess.
Oh my word.